Cowboys and Eagles play at high noon Sunday on Fox 4. 1310 The Ticket's Donovan Lewis joins me to talk about it. Now, reportedly, Dak Prescott will start, but Tony Romo will take a few snaps in this contest, and Mark Sanchez will clean it up. Do you like that approach to a meaningless game?
Absolutely. If something happens to your number one quarterback, you would expect your number two quarterback to have a little work. And he hasn't thrown a football in about 400 days in a game. So just knock some of the rust off. You don't have to do anything too crazy. But, yes, I would love for Tony Romo to see some snaps and get warmed up a little bit, work up a lather.
A lather, if you will, in a cold Philadelphia environment.
Right.
Here's the thing, though, about the Tony Romo, Dak Prescott thing. Dak is still a rookie, officially. Romo is the veteran, been there for a long time, knows this offense very well. What about the argument that Dak needs every single snap he could possibly get, and Tony just knows this offense?
No, it's been 15 games. You know, Dak has performed way better than anyone thought he would for this year. And as long as you keep him in that same routine, you know, meetings and practices and taking snaps and all that, I think he'll be fine. And nothing has shown me that he needs every single snap because the playoffs are going to show something different. Yeah, it's going to be tough as the playoffs, but he has everything down he needs. He's 13-2 right now. He's rolling. I just would love for Tony Romo just to get in there and work it around a little bit, and everything will be just fine.
Exactly with that kind of movement there. Now, Cowboys have a different approach this game than last. Resting more guys, but still obviously taking the game seriously. Do you believe that momentum really exists at this time of the year going into the playoffs?
Yeah, it exists. And I think if you keep everyone, like I said earlier, on that same routine, then they'll be fine. You get Zeke a few carries, Dak get in there for a quarter, so everyone will be just fine. You know, you can't rest everyone. Starters are going to play because you only have a 46-man active roster, so you can't sit everyone, but you get them a little work and everything will be just fine.
Now let's talk about the playoffs. Handful of teams eligible to face the Cowboys in the divisional round. What's the one matchup you feel like would pose the biggest problem for Dallas?
I think it's Seattle, because Seattle's been there for the last 5 years or so, and the ball seems to bounce their way every time. Against Green Bay the one year, the onside kick. Minnesota, they missed a 30-yard field goal because of Seattle. I just think they have the experience and they know what to do to win. So that's the team that scares me the most.
I still want to crunch a couple of numbers, but it would seem to me that just about anybody in the NFC East would pose a big problem for the Cowboys. The Washington games were very close. Obviously, the Giants beat them both meetings, and it seems like the way both of those teams are set up, I feel like either of them could pose a big problem.
It's the playoffs. Every single team will be tough. You're just trying to measure it out. If you had to face Green Bay, if they make it, they'll be tough. Atlanta is a really, really good team, and they'll be tough. But Dallas is the number one seed, and they have to come to AT&T Stadium to play a game. So you would obviously think against any team the Cowboys would have an advantage. They're number one. They're 13-2. They should be good.
Donovan Lewis, part of the Norm and D Invasion, weekdays 10 to noon on 1310 The Ticket. Donovan, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, man.
And I am Edward Egros, Fox 4 Sports.